So here we are on hole 4 at Tobiano, and this hole luckily has no bunkers on it. It's the only hole on the golf course that is bunker free, but unfortunately there is still some trouble. So on this hole, if you miss it left of the fairway, it drops off quite significantly. It's very difficult to find your ball. If you miss it right of the fairway, there is quite a bit of fescue out there, so also a little difficult to find your ball. Also with this hole, with our Spur Lake, Spur tee box combo, if you're playing the Spur tee box, it is quite a bit different than the view from the lake. So if you are playing the Spur tee box, your aim should be at the big rock just past the 150. And that way, if you miss it a little bit right or a little bit left, it will get you hopefully in a good spot where you won't lose your golf ball. And then from the lake tee box, I like to aim just a little bit inside the 150, just giving myself a little bit more room to miss it right or left if I am gonna miss it. The big key here is just to try to keep it in play and try not to miss too big. So now that we're up here, hitting our second shot into this par 4, it is pretty nice to see that the green is fairly gettable with no bunker surrounding it. But as you can see, the fairway slopes right to left, the green slopes back to front and right to left. So the biggest thing here is when you're hitting this shot is to remember how to play your side hill kind of lies, because you want to make sure you're aimed properly, knowing that the ball's probably going to come a bit left off your lie, and you definitely want to make sure that you're not long of the screen because there is a bit of trouble, but anything short is a pretty decent up and down. So try and aim yourself properly and do your best to put it on the green stuff. So as you can see here, I did miss the green a little bit short, but luckily not in a bunker, and still have a shot up at this pin. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of mounding in front of the screen, so it's really important when you're playing this chip shot that you actually get it up and on the green. If you're not comfortable with a wedge, no big deal, because luckily for us, with the course and the condition that it is, you definitely can use a putter as well to try and get yourself up the slope and towards the pin. So with this green, it's quite a large green and it definitely slopes back to front and right to left. So just make sure you give yourself a bird's eye view of the entire green so you have the best opportunity to tap in for your up and down, or your birdie if you're lucky.